English angel they met was wearing white, flowing white. And the angel said to them, stop. Why are you looking for the living among the dead? He is risen. And then they turned around and started shouting. If you see the Igbo angel, now white he wear, but now here stop. If you see yam leg with hair for leg, as they were running at the angel, I said, stop there! They said, because in a church, Jesus only wine. He said, come on, Sheba, poor now. Jesus said, Bilishela. When you're not here now, the grave is empty. Linear, all the empty now. Come on, Sheba, poor now.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Calgary, please put your hands together for the amazing Grand.
So when we were moving to Canada, my wife said, oh, babe, this decision we've made to move to Canada, we moved in 2019. My wife said to me, babe, this decision we've made to move to Canada is the best decision ever. I said, why? She said, this your French degree. We will now put it to use in Canada. No, seriously, I read French in the university. Yeah, I read French in Abia State University. Yeah, but I'm a French graduate, yeah. But I don't speak French. Yeah. No. No, sir, I graduated. I graduated with French. No. No, I was registered and I graduated from but I don't speak. That's the challenge. Because I was taught French with Igbo language. So my wife was telling me when we were coming, oh, babe, let's move to, like Quebec and you just get a translation job. I said to my wife, God will help us. She said, what do you mean by God will help us? Like you have your degree already. Which one is God will help? I said, let's go to Calgary. She said, why? Like you just get a translation job and we'll just be made. You'll just be like translating for multinational companies, even in Canada and outside Canada and all. I said, let's just go to Calgary. God will help us. She said, why? Like you read French. You won't tell me that your degree is just going to go to waste? I said, I read French does not mean I can speak. She said, what do you mean by that? I said, because I was taught French with Igbo language. She said, how? I said, in school, the lecturer comes into the class, gives us the French word, and gives us the Igbo equivalent. She said, excuse me, what do you mean? Now, let me explain to you. God will judge those lecturers. Sir? I graduated with 2 degrees, French and Igbo. So you get into the class, the lecturer comes in and goes to the board. When he comes in, we all, we'll greet him. Bonjour, monsieur. He will look at us. Bonjour, Omoakokwa. And then he will go to the board and write Français, Igbo. Then he will look at us. Bonjour les étudiants. Aujourd'hui, nous allons commencer à apprendre les verbes français. Ihem sinaige metao. Learn French verbs. Learn French verbs. First one, let me write on the board and you what? Write in your books. Les verbes français. Iha putranibo. Les verbes, the verbs in French. Now, we start with the first verb. I am. Iha putranibo. Ihembo. Msigegene. I am ihembo. In French, you want to make a statement and you say I am. You say je suis. What did I say? Je suis. Iha potranibo ihembo. Let us make sentences with some of the verbs. In French, the verb I am going means je vais aller. Je vais aller. Iha potranibo. Ebem naga msigigini. Ebem naga. Very good. Now, I look at some of you students. You look very hungry. In French, you say j'ai faim. J'ai faim. Iha potranibo. Agunagum msigigini. Agunagum, very good. Listen to me. When you read French like that for 5 years, what do you graduate with? Fribo. My wife said, babe, just try, apply. They will employ you. The first interview the woman called me. Said, Monsieur Michel? I said, oui. She said, où habitez-vous? Oui. C'est moi. Oh, moi. Oui. The woman did not call back. You know, and that's one of the things about me. My wife says, oh, you know, you could have used your French to do anything. I said, no, I don't want. Because I've had so many experiences with the Igbo people. And God will judge them. Easter this year, I visited Nigeria. I said, let me go and celebrate Easter with my parents. The mistake I made was that my brother, who is married to a woman from Abia State, was visiting. And she came along with Jesus of Nazareth, Igbo version tape, for us to watch. I now told her, and I said, Sister Stella, what's the problem? She now said, no, I just want to connect with my roots. You know, we live in Abuja. It's been a while. Ladies and gentlemen, when I watched Jesus of Nazareth, Igbo version, God will judge the movie producers and directors. You know, the English version of Jesus of Nazareth, Jesus is on the cross. The crucifixion. Jesus is on the cross. And Jesus is wearing a white robe, flowing down. And they've pierced his arms. And Jesus looks up and shouts in Latin, Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani. What's the meaning? My father, why have you forsaken me? If you hear what Igbo Jesus talk. All I know was that Jesus was on the cross, the Igbo Jesus, on the cross, shouting, Ewu Chimo, Anwolame. The next thing, Jesus just shouted, Nam, Nam, Nam kebinenigwe ole ihe mejiwe chefu shichalam here. 2 armed robbers on the side now started chorusing for Jesus. Ewu Chimo. Then Jesus now said, Nam, lenandi akusha shalami hegwogo. Nam, what did I do to deserve all this? Nam, if I die here now, who will die for me? Nam, I'm happy shop home na heaven be here to come and die for these people. I said, what embarrassment is this? I paused the tape. I said, Sister Stella, is this what you want us to watch? She said, if you don't like this part, let's fast forward to the resurrection. I said, maybe that will be better. So we fast forwarded. You know, in the resurrection, Mary Magdalene and Mary, the mother of Jesus, were at the tomb. They were running to go and embalm the body. And they met an angel. The English angel they met was wearing white, flowing white. And the angel said to them, stop. Why are you looking for the living among the dead? He is risen. And then they turned around and started shouting. If you see the Igbo angel, now white he wear, but now here stop. If you see yam leg with hair for leg, as they were running at the angel, I said, stop there! They said, because in a church, Jesus only wine. He said, come on, Sheba, poor now. Jesus said, Bilishela. When you're not here now, the grave is empty. Linear, all the empty now. Come on, Sheba, poor now. Then I started to remember some of the things that Nigerian government has been trying to do. 2 years ago, before Buhari left, they wanted to open a national airline. I bet you've heard of it. You know why they were not able to successfully execute that project? Because they did not know which tribe from Nigeria will do the theme song for the airline. Who do they give? Hausa people. They know. Now Yoruba, they won't give. They don't know. But the mistake they would have made is to give it to Igbo people. May they give them Igbo people to create song for the national airline. And na flavor then Congo give. You just hear the emperor, the conqueror, the champion, the lion is here. Zobu, zobu, eyimba. If you did that flight, you go fly. As pilot just announced, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard flight Nigeria Air from Zobu, zobu. Now you go just tell them, say, I don't reach where they go. I know they go again. Now I love Canada because being here for over 5 years has been exciting experience. Davidson was talking about, doctors in Nigeria, hospitals, and all of that. Nigerian doctors. Are there doctors here? Are there doctors here? If you're a doctor, wave, let me see. No, I don't mean the native ones. That's the medical. On this table, they are all here. Some are here too. So are you a medical doctor? The one on white say, no be my field, though. Now only Agbo are the import. So you're a medical doctor? Which field? What's your specialty? You see, say I know the work. What's your specialty? General practice. Okay, that's fine. My wife is also in the medical field. She's a drug dealer. A pharmacist. She sells drugs. That's what she's a drug dealer. That's one of the reasons why I don't quarrel with my wife. Before I could just quarrel, she could just come back for me. Babe, there's this multivitamin I think you should start to boost your immune system. I can't drink, can't sleep. One of my uncles who's also a pharmacist traveled to the US recently. And we told him, we said, Uncle, when you go, please don't talk about anything that has to do with pharmacy. Just tell them you are there on holiday. The man said, okay, no problem. The man got to JFK. They asked him, they said, sir, what do you do for a living? He said, well, I sell drugs. They said, wow. He said, yes, I'm into drugs. They said, border agent said, you're into drugs? He said, yeah. He said, can you explain for that? I said, why not? It's something I've been doing for a long time. They said, this way, sir, into this room. The man sat down. They said, so, sir, can you tell us more about these drugs that you are into? He said, why not? I will tell you all about it. Well, I've been doing this for over 20 years. They said, 20 years. So what are you here in the US to do? He said, well, I want to make some new connections and increase my network. They said, network? All right, can you please fill this form and fill this form? He said, why not? What kind of drugs do you do? He said, paracetamol and vitamins. They said, you are an idiot. Oh yeah, back to Nigeria, straight.